Hello students, let's start with the new chapter which is capital allowance. We all know that depreciation is not an allowable expenditure to the business, and that's why HMRC is allowing you to claim the capital allowance as a tax deduction. Capital allowance will not be allowable to the business who follows the cash basis of the accounting. Students, capital allowance will be available to plant and machineries, but here students they have included many things which is as given below. Then after students, next topic is main pool or general pool. Most of the item of the plant and machineries are covered in the main pool. Some of the motor cars are also allowed students, but if its CO2 emission rate is between the 51 gram per kilometer to 110 gram per kilometer, then it will be allowed irrespective of it is a new car or a second hand car. But for the second hand car students, CO2 emission rate is if below 51 gram per kilometer, then also it will be allowed. Here students, then we have some specific exclusion list, which means there are assets which can never be included in the main pool, like new motor car with the CO2 emission rate of below 51 gram or above 110 gram per kilometer, and a second hand car with the CO2 emission above 110 gram per kilometer can never be included in the main pool students. Then after, any assets used partly for private purpose also cannot be included in the main pool. Then after, short life assets and special rate pool item are also not available in the main pool. Then after students, next concept is annual investment allowance. It's an 100% allowance to the main pool or special rate pool item up to £1 million of expenditure incurred for the business. The 1 million limit is for 12 months students. So for long or short accounting period, we have to increase or reduce this limit. One more important thing is that student, AIA, which is called annual investment allowance, will not be available on the last year of the business or the year of the business where business will cease. Then after, the next allowance is students written down allowance. An annual fixed allowance of 18% is given to the main pool, and just like AIA, it's also per annum, so we have to see what's the length of the accounting period. But please students remember that accounting period matters, but not the period of the ownership. So even if you just purchase the asset just 1 month back and you will get the full WDA, we can say that the asset must be held on the last day of the accounting period. Then after students, next allowance is first year allowance. We have seen that AIA is not available to cars, but here we have FYA, first year allowance, which is 100% allowance available to purchase of a new low emission car students. No. Low emission car is the car which has a CO2 emission of the below 51 gram per kilometer. FYA is never time apportioned students. That means that length of accounting period is not relevant here. Please remember, FYA is not given on the last year of the trading of the business, as we have already seen in the AIA, same like that. Here students, we are done with the allowances, but the next concept is what will happen when we will sell any asset. First, we have to add the brought forward balance, that means the opening balance, and any addition during the year. Then we have to total both the figure, and then we have to deduct the disposal value. But here students, the disposal value that can be deductible in the capital allowance will be the lower of disposal proceeds or the original cost. Done. Then after students, next topic is balancing charge. It's a very simple concept students. Assume that we have brought forward balance of £10,000 and we have no additions. Okay. And now we sell any one of the asset at the disposal value of £15,000. That means we will have a negative amount to carry forward the balance. This negative amount is the balancing charge. We can say that in the previous years we have taken the excess allowances, and so that's why our brought forward amount have reduced very much, and so the negative amount of the 5,000 will arise. So this negative amount of the 5,000 will be chargeable by means of balancing charge. It will either reduce the current year allowances, or it can directly go to the credit side of the P&L if we don't have any allowances. Now, the next topic is totally opposite, student, the balancing allowance. That means that in the previous topic we were talking about the negative amount, then here we will have positive amount. So you will say that's why we have to treat the positive amount. Simply apply the AIA or WDA and we will get the allowance. But students, when the business will cease and having their last year of the trade, then in that year we will know that we will not get any AIA, WDA or FYA, that means annual investment allowance, written down allowance or first year allowance. And so for any balancing amount of the pool, we will get the balancing allowance, which will fully go to the allowance column. But make sure, students, it will only be available on the cessation of the year. Then students, the next topic we have is the private use by owner. It may be possible, students, that any asset bought by business may have some private use, but here we are talking about just private use by the owner only and not the employee. When we will apply the allowances, students, it will be on the full value of the asset, but in the column of the allowances, the business use proportion will only be allowed. Like assume that AIA, if we are allocating the AIA of 1 million to private use asset, then AIA limit will be utilized fully. That means we will not have any AIA left to be utilized for any other assets. But in the column of the allowances, only business use proportion will be written. Like if it's 50% business use, then 0.5 million only we can claim the allowance, right? And so it is not beneficial to use the AIA against the private use assets, because your limit will get utilized but you will not get full allowance. Then after, the next concept is special rate pool. As we have learned that maximum item of plant and machinery will be included in the main pool, but still there are some assets which will be included in the special rate pool item, students. And for the special rate pool, the WDA will be given only 6% per annum. Here we have some list of the assets to be included in the special rate pool, students. Now, students, AIA is available to special rate pool items also, but except the high emission cars. And so business can choose to which pool or asset they want to allocate the AIA. So if you utilize the AIA according to the below sequence, you will get the highest benefits. Students, we have seen that long life assets are included in the special rate pool, but we don't know what's the long life assets, right? It is a plant and machinery with the expected useful life of 25 years or more and having cost of more than 1 lakh pound. If the above conditions do not get fulfilled, then it will be simply go to the main pool. Yes, here we have two types of assets which can never be classified as a long life assets. First one is a motor car and a plant and machinery situated in the building that is used as a retail shops, showrooms or offices. Now students, next topic is a small pool WDA. If your balance immediately before the WDA for the main pool or special rate pool is lower than 1,000 pound, then whatever balance you have can be claimed fully as in WDA. So you don't need to apply the 18% or 6% percentage in the WDA. You can directly get the full amount as in allowances. Now this 1,000 pound limit is for 12 months, students. So we have to proportionate it according to the length of accounting period. It's very simple. Now the last concept we have is a short life asset. There is a separate column of short life assets where any plant or machinery of the main pool, with the exception of the car, students, yes, can be included in the short life asset column. But you can only include it only when there is an intention to scale or scrap the item within 8 years of the end of the period of the account in which the asset is acquired. That means that you want to sell, or you think that it will be scrapped within 8 years. Yes, so we can say that its life is a maximum 8 years. So short life assets can have AIA and WDA as normal. Here students, when we sell or scrap the item within 8 years, we will have the balancing allowance or balancing charge separately for that column, right? And that is one kind of benefit. We can say that you can get the balancing allowance as early as possible if you treat it as a short life asset. Otherwise, you know that balancing allowance can only arise at the last year of the business, that means cessation of the year. But here you can take it when you sell the asset, but it must be the short life asset. Now, if the asset is not sold within the 8 years, then the asset will simply go to the main pool along with the other items. So here we are done with the chapter, students. We'll do the next chapter in the next session. Thank you.